Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Rimworld Medieval Far From Home. This is basically, an announcement really for the series. Something has gone wrong with the mod list. I do not know what it is. I have looked for everything. I have tried different combinations. For some reason I cannot explain, vanilla expanded weapons. I will show you. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, vanilla weapons expanded. This particular mod here has ceased to function in its entirety. All the research is gone from the research tree. The weapons no longer exist in the game. And that is a problem since I had armed a lot of my colonists with the musket that this comes with. And this was actually supposed to be, like, the black powder weapons are the best weapons we can get in the game. And the fact that we have now lost access to half of our best equipment at this late stage is quite concerning. And it's something that has to be discussed with you, the viewers. So give me 1 second. So the issue that we have is that without the vanilla weapons expanded, we are in the situation now in the campaign where we do not have access to basically our highest level of infantry weaponry. Like, our colonists do not have access to the musket, they do not have access to the flintlock pistol. Which, it's okay, we have some black powder weapons left we can use. We have the smoothbore musket, we have basically a shotgun and the smoothbore pistol. But it's broken a lot of things in the game. Like, the loss of the tech has meant that I'm going to have to basically work really hard to get the colony to function again. Because if I just say, just put everyone on crossbows until we've got black powder weapons researched, that's going to be a lot of fiddling around with menus and bits and pieces, which is something that I'm going to have to do off camera. I am going to do it because I want to see this campaign through the end. But there is something broken with the mod list, and no matter what I have done, no matter what I've relocated items around, I got mods around in the mod list, taken mods out, rebooted, done various bits and pieces, the black powder weapons aren't coming back. I don't know if this is an issue with basically the mod conflicting with Combat Extended. It might be Combat Extended tends to basically put a lot of unnecessary strain on, in my experience, on games when you play using it, because it's such a massive overhaul for the system. The game has issues, and I can show you what the issues are currently with when I'm saying the mod is not working. As you can see, it's basically telling us the guns are no longer here. Like, the muskets have completely gone. This actually is more impactful than you realise, because if we say we take someone who we knew had a musket, which is John, not only is it gone, I can't actually take it out of. Basically, there is an empty slot here where it once was, along with the linked weapon to it. I cannot also add anything to this. I don't know what is broken in the game to make this happen, but as it stands right now, I can't. I don't know if it's Combat Extended that is broken. Let's see if we can get something equipped with a pistol. I have no idea what is going on with this. I would be very, very frustrated if we basically have to give up the campaign now. I mean, the colony is in a good location where we could say, unfortunately, the mod's broken, but they went and carried about their lives and had a happy little existence. That's something we could basically do. Where is it's basically the game said I had a smoothbore pistol. floating around has, as you can see, all of the stuff is gone. Like the crossbows as well. For those who are still using crossbows, like see, like he's lost his pistol. Yeah, like something is broken in the mod pack, and I do not know why that is. The fact that everything, like a lot of the things have just like vanished is worrying to me. I don't know, it's really quite bad, and as you can see, it's all just... There we go, there is, I knew we had one here, so... This is not added, this is the thing, like, the smoothbore pistols aren't added by vanilla expanded, they're added by another mod. So let's see if we can actually get them to equip the musket pistol. Smoothbore musket pistol, let's get them equipped. Like, the thing is, this is actually rather detrimental to the colony. I mean, I could take vanilla weapons out. Oh. Just... this game. Okay, so she's got it equipped. So we know that it's in her inventory. Oh, fine. So it still works. Yeah, this is just... I don't know. Like, I'm really frustrated by this because this has pretty much not only bugged the game in a way that I was not anticipating. See, like, his thing is still here. This is making me suspect that it's probably a clash between vanilla weapons expanded and combat extended. That this has happened. Something has happened, and the two mods have basically conflicted. I don't know what it is. The fact that it's not even in the text, not even in the research tree anymore either for any of the weapon extended stuff is annoying. I haven't got a clue what's going on. It's also, the thing is, it's also retrograded as well, so I can't just like go back to an earlier save and the bug isn't there, which is normally something that you can do. You can revert to an earlier save, and normally a bug will have basically not ticked on, as it were. It's annoying, and I don't think I can fix it. I mean, there's ways we could get around it. Basically, researching firearms and getting that set up, I could do. It's going to take time though, because we need to research black powder and basically firearms themselves. Downside of that would be, for me at any rate, would be I'd have to basically do a lot of playtime behind the scenes. I'd probably have to set the difficulty to 0 as well. It also wouldn't solve the issue that if you can see here, with the loadout screen, if we go here, we'd still have these floating empty... Yeah, something is not, like you can see here, something is not working because something is blitzed nastily within the game, and I do not know what it is. As you can see, like, I can't select. Like, once we go here, the loadout breaks, and it's broken because of losing the because we lost the vanilla weapons expanded. So I'm in the situation where I think I can probably get this salvageable, if we're being honest. This also would have affected the value of our colony because of the muskets not being there. It would take a massive hit. I believe I can get this sorted, so I pressed the wrong tab. It will take me a little bit of work to do because I'll have to set the difficulty to 0 and, for all extensive purposes, grind out making black powder weaponry. Once that's done, once all that's basically done and we can produce the basic black powder weapons, I can go through and get the colonists that are now lacking black powder weapons, which, as you can see here, is basically 5 of our colonists, get their stuff to be resupplied, and hopefully we can get to the end of the campaign. I'm just saying this now because it will basically mean that I may have to do a lot of editing. A lot of days will pass because obviously getting the black powder research done is going to take time. And getting the stuff produced will take a minute or two, so you may not have your usual video schedule for this week of having 5 videos. It's unfortunate, but having to sit down and grind through a lot of stuff to get the colony back up to a position where it's playable, because the issue what we have is that without black powder weapons, I'd have to retrofit everyone to use ranged weapons again, which on its own is not too bad. I mean, I have it floating about. We have sort of enough ranged weapons to float about to do it, but the issue that we have is that the game will probably wipe us out. Due to the sheer fact that without black powder weapons, we will not really realistically be able to fight off the large hordes of enemies that turn up. Especially when they come turned up with energy shields, which, to be honest, we can only really defeat using black powder weaponry or explosives. I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, it would be a lot easier for me just to throw in the towel and say, well, the colony is functional and they went off and they lived a happy life. And just chalk this one up to experience, and next time I do the next season of Rimworld Medieval Far From Home, do not use combat extended. Or what I can do is I can try and struggle along and get the mod list to function in a way, well, not the mod list to function, but basically get the current situation under control by getting research done and building equipment to basically replace the stuff we have lost. And that takes a lot more effort on my part to do. But I think that's what I'm going to have to try and do anyway. It's annoying. It's really frustrating for me as a player because I hate doing it. It also means that I'm going to have to go into basically their mod list, and we'll go into their items list for all the people that had black powder weapons and just overhaul everything. Like make new item lists for them and everything. It's annoying, and I don't like having to do it. But I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So if there aren't any videos, I'll try and probably get at least a video up tomorrow. Probably a Cornish first look. But this is going to take me a bit of time to basically fix, which is frustrating. So you may not have any more Rimworld videos for this week. Either on Thursday or Friday. I may just have to put up video reviews or gameplay reviews. Or I could always push forward my new series that I was going to do. I was considering basically doing Disco Elysium, which is a very, very good game. There was also a couple of games I'm having a look at, such as basically the new Rise of Rome, the RPG game. I could also go back and play some my other games that I've done. Like I could start on the new Scarlet Hollow, the Darkest Timeline series that I'm doing, and I could basically continue with that early. I'll see what happens, folks, and you may have a video on Friday, you may not get a video on Friday. It is very much up in the air at the moment, and I apologize, but this is going to take me. I have really only two options here. I can either just sort of drop the series now here and say, look, like we've got a functioning colony, we got our aims done, relatively speaking, and all this kind of nice jazz. And we can basically just put the colony to bed here and continue on down the line and start a new model, a new series, or whatever. Or I can basically put a bit of time and effort in and try and salvage the situation, which is something I'd prefer to do, but it will mean that you guys won't get content for a little bit because of how my recording schedule works and how much time I'll have to put into basically fixing this situation. It's one or the other, really. And what I am saying now is I'm probably going to try and salvage the Let's Play series by putting the game down to basically no threats appearing on the map and just grinding out gunpowder and firearms, and then making a bunch of them to replace the things that we have lost. But that's going to take time. So just be aware of that. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been a Rimworld Far From Home, or Medieval Far From Home series update. And I shall see you all again next time, folks. Goodbye.